Hey, we back. Also, still to come, the LeBron James drama out in LA. We just got done with Pat McAfee versus Norby Williams at ESPN, and a war of words, a war of numbers, and a sketchy past. This is Big Burn at the App Stupid Studios, the App Stupid Podcast. Always trying to bring you the best, more elevated conversations in sports that you can have. So, want to talk to you all real quick. Saquon Barkley, him and the New York Giants are at an impasse once again over money. So I asked this question. Is it time to move on for Saquon Barkley? Will he get a huge contract from the New York Giants? The answer is, I really don't know. I don't know, but let's have this discussion. Now, Saquon Barkley is a beast. This dude plays lights out. He gives it his all. He even plays when he's hurt. But something about this, it feels like 2023 all over again. And it feels like last season, we've been here before. And the reason I say this because when Lamar Jackson was negotiating in public, it seems like it was public because everybody had something to say about Lamar Jackson. Privately, the Baltimore Ravens and Lamar Jackson, they got on the same page. The rest is history. A lot of sports media refused to cover the Saquon Barkley and the New York Giants story. And that one was so epic that I think that people missed an opportunity to really have a sit down and a deep discussion about Saquon Barkley and why the New York Giants felt compelled to pay Daniel Smith this enormous amount of money he did not deserve, but for the workhorse, the guy whose offense is really centered around, you try to nickel and dime him. And we'll get into a little bit more of that when we come back in a short 20-second break from another unofficial sponsor of the show. Yes, Subway, eat fresh, refresh. Visit your local folks down at the local Subway in your neighborhood. Download the app, order online. Try some of the delicious subs from the signature Subway series. Subway, eat fresh, refresh. All right, back to business. So what brought about the upcoming free agency of 2024? Saquon Barkley, he got an NFL participation award. Now, the NFL's participation award is the Good Guy Award. Okay, I'm going to be the first one to raise my hand because I've never heard of this. I've never heard of the Good Guy Award. And I know a lot of my listeners, they haven't heard of the Good Guy Award either. The Good Guy Award, it goes back to 2005 when they invented it. And get this, it's given to NFL players for qualities and professional style in helping pro football writers do their jobs. So this is I want to say participation trophy because every NFL player across the league has the opportunity to win this award. And all you have to do is don't be a jerk. That's it. All you have to do, don't be a jerk and give the beat writers something to report. And then those guys get to nominate you for an award. I don't even know if there's monetary value attached to this. This is so stupid. All right, buddy. Both sides were headed for a standoff as training camp approached, but Barkley signed a 1-year deal that was worth 11 million, and he showed up to camp. And I remember that because that was after Lamar Jackson got his money, and then it made the rounds in sports media all across different platforms. However, when Saquon Barkley signed his deal, and it was for 1 year because he didn't want to lock himself into a multi-year deal because he wants more money, and deservedly so. Barkley says, I just want something that's fair and makes sense. That's really it. It's not here. Hopefully, it's some other place. Now, that is the silent judo chop to the throat of him saying, hey, look, if you all don't pay me, then I'll go look for greener pastures. At this point, the New York Giants, they've proven they aren't serious about paying Saquon Barkley. It's almost like if you have a girlfriend, right? Check out this example. You have a girlfriend, a living girlfriend, and you can't get her to cook, clean, or do anything. And every time you ask her, you always end up making a compromise. I'm not saying that you should just date women to cook and clean and things of that nature, but it is what it is. However, if you're in a relationship where you have to keep coming to the table, telling this person how you feel and the things that you want, and then they don't even give you that, they just give you minuscule things and crumbs, you're not going to stay around. You're not going to stick around. Because you'll go somewhere else where some woman or a man, they're going to treat you with the respect that you deserve. Same thing in sports. Just treat the man with respect. That's all he's asking for. You all gave him a participation trophy for respecting the NFL writers. However, the NFL team isn't going to give him that same courtesy. We got more right after we come back from another unofficial sponsor break. This is Big. Yes, KFC. Download the app or visit the good folks down at your local KFC. Order online. Try the $20 fill-up or the $9 big box. 11 herbs and spices. Visit your local KFC. All right. As the running backs, as that market is being hotly debated and really devalued, Barkley doesn't think it's too late to land a big second contract with the Giants. That's what he's thinking. But he said he has to strike now, acknowledging that this is probably his last opportunity to score a big deal. Given how running backs have been treated across the league, Barkley was asked about being franchise tagged again, which would be $12.1 million in 2024. But he'll address all of his emotions if it happens again. So he's telling you, I don't want a franchise tag. I don't want a franchise tag. I'm sick of these 1-year deals. I want to go in a different direction. Now, the New York Giants, I can see it from their side where they say, hey, look, this guy's injury prone. He's been hurt. He's played hurt. We don't want to invest a mountain of cash into an individual who may or may not be able to play a full 17 games in one season. That's fine. That's fine. They have the right to they have the right to feel like that. Nobody's going to say the New York Giants are being unfair in that situation. But also, if you're not going to pay him, let him know right now. Why drag this out? Why have him drag this out? Why have him issue hollow threats like, I need a deal or I'm going to go elsewhere and get one? because the running back market, and I think we covered this when I talked about Green Bay and a great job that Matt LaFleur has done this year. They went against Chicago this weekend and they're in the playoffs. But he doesn't have a running back. He didn't have a running back. He didn't have a number one wide receiver. And Jordan Love is out there. He threw 30 touchdowns. You think Green Bay wouldn't benefit from Saquon Barkley walking out there? Derrick Henry's actually out there on the chopping block. There are so many things that they can benefit from these running backs where they're not handing the ball off to you 25 to 30 times. They may do that about 15, 16 times a game. Preserve that guy. Put him in the flat so he can catch passes. Give him a second look. Because as the running back position goes, everybody's trying to devalue them by saying, okay, running backs don't last long in the NFL. Here you've got a guy, he's not in trouble. He doesn't have run-ins with the law. He does everything you ask him to do. He's even won an award for actually helping the NFL writers that you all made up in 2025. 2005, not 2025. They haven't got here yet. They'll probably make up another award by then. But the good guy award, if he's the good guy, why do you have a problem paying the good guy? Just an unfortunate set of circumstances. But we'll keep monitoring this situation as it breaks. Hopefully, New York will come to their senses and they will pay Saquon Barkley, or you can see Saquon Barkley on the move next year. How do you feel about it? As always, share, like, and subscribe these videos. This is Big Vern, and I'm out.